Hello everyone, I am Yograhi Gupta in Studio Voice of India. We have a very special guest in our studio, School Trustee from Seven Oak School Division, Mr. Derek Dabee. Derek, welcome to our studio. Pleasure to see you in the studio.
Thank you, and my pleasure to join you and to speak to Voice of India media all over the world.
Derek, tell something about yourself.
Myself, I'm Derek Dabee, my Indian name, proud. Deva Ram Dabee.
Okay.
Acha. So, but I am from Guyana. Listeners must have listened to Kamta Roy Singh and Zelina Salam. We are from the same country, West Indies, Guyana. But since 1972, I came to Canada.
You came a long time
To
ago.
study?
Almost 50 years now.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I see. Okay. Now, tell us your greatest accomplishment and what you value in life.
Thank you. My accomplishments are not very large, but they're very communities. God bless, I was successful at university, but most of my professional life as a civil servant, I always...
For so long, you
Yes.
about 27 years?
27 years.
Yeah.
I always volunteered. Seva. Seva is my salvation because for me, since I came, I helped to get the Guyanese Association. I helped to get that. The Guyanese Cricket Association.
Yes.
The Caribbean Association, and so many organizations. And I serve even in the Canadian, like the Red Cross, the Lions Club, the community centers, and I enjoy doing seva. I feel so gratified, so healthy when I do that.
Well, how you, being in a position like school trustee, which is a very difficult job, how you handle the pressure? Tell the
Thank
secret.
you. First of all, listeners, school trustee is like being a governor or a city councillor for schools. In our Canadian system, school is run by elected people.
Okay.
We are the governors and elected every 4 years like city councillors. And it's
Yeah, just explain a little bit about the role of a school trustee.
Yes, and the school trustee are there. We make decision, the policy, the board of trustee. We accrue all the income, all the funds for the 1 year of the school's teachers, the school building, administration, school buses, school computers, school desk. In our division, Seven Oaks School Division, there are 6 divisions in Winnipeg, almost for 1 million people. We are one of the 6.
Seven Oaks School Division.
Yes. And our funds or budget for the year is $160 million.
160. Where the funding come from?
The funding comes 80% or 75% from the provincial government, and the remaining 15 or 20% comes from the taxpayers who voted for us.
Oh, I see. Okay. So when we pay the property tax, we see a big chunk school. Okay. Doesn't matter your kid is going in school or not. Everybody has to.
Indeed.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, that's good. And you, apart from the Seven Oaks School Division, what are the other divisions? Each division has different funding.
Each division has different funding, similar per capita.
Per capita. Okay.
Our division has over 12,000 students.
12,000. Okay.
And over 20,000 residents. So those residents are taxed every year a small amount for education.
Now, what are your strengths?
My strength is connecting communities. I love to help in sports, culture, education, and also even politics. I encourage many of my community members that politics is where you make and policies for changing a country, changing the police system, education system, the health system, and the street politics is where the strength is.
Can you share with us a difficult situation you have faced and how you dealt with?
Difficult situation
because there are so many.
There are always a decision when difficult, and one of them is when you have in the community center where I'm the president volunteer. When I first got there, 2003, there was no brown people except me on the board, and we served a whole big community 80% are Filipinos and East Indian, like me and you. But there's only myself. So I try to get policies to get cricket there, to have basketball for the Filipinos, have theater and drama for the Indians, and only myself.
And even for the elderly people.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
seniors.
that was a very major thing.
So I had to try for 3 years to get more brown people like myself, Filipino, on the board. Now we have a majority, and that majority are making program like seniors, Filipino seniors, Punjabi seniors mostly. There are 300 to 800 there. They come and they do their programs. We have cricket, we have basketball, we have hockey. We still have all the white people Gora program, but we now have a diversity.
Oh, I see.
So it was not easy.
It is very difficult.
It was
yeah.
done.
Yeah, I know. But no, especially when we talk about that difficult situation, what could be more than what we are going through with the COVID-19, right? Pandemic, right? How it's very difficult. Some parents don't feel comfortable sending their kids to the school. A little fear because safety is the issue. Even though everybody is following the strict guidelines, maintaining the social distance, sanitizing, and wearing the mask and all that too. But tell me how you guys handle it without student going in the school and online. Tell me, all of a sudden it changed.
Thank you.
What role government play in funding?
Indeed, we are the governor of the board. We had to make so many difficult decisions, but luckily for us, we had to spend $8 million in addition to the 160.
What is already allotted?
Yes.
Okay.
And the government of Canada and the provincial assist us, all the division, all the schools, and we bought extra computers. We hired 50 extra teachers.
Oh, okay.
200 total extra staff for the bus driver, for assistant, for the custodians to clean and sanitize. And we even hired or rent extra rooms in the community centers and other free buildings to have classes that we can have distancing. So that's a difficult challenge, but our professional teachers, they are so capable and helpful. We made it possible to have a safe place and successful learning.
Tell us something about your upbringing.
My upbringing? Thanks. I'm originally, as you said, from Guyana. Both my parents and my father's side and my mother's side, they were pandits.
Oh, I see.
So I'm very cultured in music and in religion, and they like education. So I continue to work with their guidance that they can be proud of their children. So I take the education and I keep the culture and always follow their footsteps. They were good volunteers. They helped the community, and I'm also doing that.
Oh, I see. Tell me something. How you deal with a board member who don't agree with you?
It's always happened.
That's a very, very, very difficult, right?
It's true.
Not everybody going to be on your side.
It's true.
There got to be some disagreement. Right?
Always.
Okay.
However, not all the debates, not all the programs that I put forward will be agreed. It's a team spirit. So I wonder if I'm unsuccessful. Did I not explain it properly? Did I not have the right facts and the figures? So I usually will ask, did I do a good job first? Then next time I will come prepared. And most of the time I will be successful.
Can this lockdown push schools to a positive direction?
Yes. Canada is one of the few countries in the world that put lots of money. Education is number 2 on the budget of Canada. Number 1 is health.
Okay.
Not military.
Very lucky and blessed.
Yes.
We are.
So we are lucky. The teachers getting good pay in Canada. They are very well paid and they're very hardworking.
But don't you agree with me? So much taxes, whatever we bring income, so much goes in taxes too. So
yes, that is true. We pay lots of tax in Canada, but the quality of life is reflecting on the public service we give. The government of Canada look after from the parks to the streets, to the lighting on the streets, to the universities, to the health system. So we do pay lots of taxes, but that benefit comes back more efficiently.
That one thing I don't agree. When you see a senior, right? For example, I'm also a senior too. Many seniors we come across, they are living very poorly.
Yes, good.
Whatever the pension, they can make it. It doesn't match with the inflation, right? Handful of pension people get CPP and old age and all that. You have to learn to live what you have.
Right.
But everyday inflation goes on, it doesn't match. What message you have? What they should do?
You are correct. We have to build up the subsidies for seniors and people with low income. And one of the solutions happening now with the present government is we are not going to tax for education anymore.
Oh, okay.
Seniors and everybody in 3 years, no more. And that's one. And we must elect good people federally
That's
and
very
provincially
good. Yeah.
to say we will change the policy because the rich is getting richer and the working people, they are very, very piche only. Not enough for make a good life. So we have to change our policy. You're right.
Yeah. Have you ever read an interview?
Led an interview? Oh yes.
What you see in it?
Yeah. In what respect?
In respect, when you hire the people, you being in that one, you want to make sure the school administration, everything work okay.
Yes.
Okay. When you hire some more people, just you said,
Right.
you guys hired over 200 teachers and all that, and bus driver. There's so much thing.
Yeah.
What you look into before hiring someone?
Good question. I will tell you, I learned lots from other folks, and this is Indian high-tech company. 10 years ago, these guys are very successful, and the guy says, what we hired for is personality.
Oh, okay.
So we have the education already. Let's say I'm graduate, you graduate, but you're friendly. You are very connected. You are very smiling.
Easygoing with
confident. So we hire for personality. If you get along with your workers and if you smile and you have confidence, that's what we have.
That's a big positive thing. You look into it. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What other thing you would like to share with us?
Like to share with us, thank you, that we have a large Indian community here, and we are successful education, we are successful business, professor, doctors, lawyers. We are, look at all the automotive outlets, malls, car dealership, developers, but we're not bringing enough politicians into the public. So I encourage all listeners in Winnipeg and Canada and over the world, please consider sending your best to do politics. It is not respected sometimes, but if you got good people, you have good policy, good successful country. And also I would like to say one more, in my education system, we have my Indian family. I like to encourage them, please find out what the children are doing in school, come see the teacher and make sure they're successful, because the family are busy working, but the children are not getting the connection with the teachers and the parents.
From your point of view, what should be the relationship between teacher and the student?
They should be like your child.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And the teachers are trying. They have not only teacher, they have counselors, they have physical fitness teacher, we have advisors. They're all trying to find if it's intellectually, if it's physically, if it's emotional. We have nurses in school to find a solution. But the main part is the parents. You should come and find out what are the issues, and then you will help the teachers have a successful student.
No, but even within the school,
Yes.
don't you find some student with a lot of stress, or maybe the background they are coming from not that healthy?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
How
true.
you cope up with?
We, the trustee also, and the school division need to find more East Indian people, brown people, Punjabi students are so prominent here, and we have to have more Punjabi teachers, Indian teachers, Filipino teachers. The diversity should reflect.
Very key.
So we are working on that. So very moving fast, but not fast enough for me. But that's one solution.
Now you have been elected school trustee for 3 terms already.
3 terms.
3 terms already, and you were awarded the volunteer awarded in 1995 too,
Yes.
right? You know, what is your strength? How you cope up with the situation? You are so easygoing with people, interaction with the, regardless of your background. Many Punjabi, everybody feels so comfortable. Everybody feel you are part of it. You get along with everyone so well. Many, even the MLAs and other people seek your advice, tell how to handle with. I feel that's a great, it's a great talent you have and gift, God gift you have. The way you advise, the way you put the thing in. Tell something about it.
Thank you. Very generous of you. But also, I enjoy doing helpfulness. In my intellect, my Atma, kindness is my religion.
Okay, seva.
And seva. So if I can be helpful, and I try, and I have that blessed with patience, I do not get upset very quickly. So if
you have so much calm. Yeah,
and I seem to connect with Punjabi, Filipino, South Indian, Sri Lankan. I help to get them cricket, sports, culture. They use the school gym, and the Punjabi seniors, they don't know my language, but they like my body language.
Yeah, of course.
And they come and they listen to me.
As if you are a part of it.
Yes. So my big strength, patient, and good kindness.
Okay.
Yes.
That way you would like to see yourself in another coming 5 years.
Well,
even with your age too, but you are still so active.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm over 60 now, 65, over 65.
Okay.
However, I will leave that. I'm now like a yogi. Yogi take it like a Swami. As the world come. I'm not going after the big position. If it comes, I take it. Just like Krishna. You want everything, give everything.
Okay. You were very young when you came. What challenges you face?
Oh, thank you to ask that question. I did not have my family, my culture, my East Indian friends, and the only salvation was there was cricket in Manitoba. Okay. And when I go every weekend, that's where I see West Indian.
Interaction with the people too. Okay, that's how it
that was
But that was very early in 1972.
72.
Right? You came as a student?
Yes.
Okay.
I came as a student, and the East Indian friends, West Indian, were in the cricket park, and that's where I become comfortable and I excel.
But you have helped so many organizations.
Yes.
Yeah, contribution in the seniors, Guyanese Association, Caribbean Association. You are all the time there.
Yes.
That is our pleasure to have you here in our studio. And you are a source of inspiration for many people. We would love to see you again.
My pleasure. Dhanyavad.
Thank you.
Thank you.